Aries, April is going to be filled with like little tiny fire that lights up over here and lights up over here. And you guys are getting ready to see things that are going to help you accelerate your life during this transient time. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aries. You've got something amazing coming in. However, there is some roadblocks that I feel were blocking you before, and now it's time for you to move past them. And that's what I think these little representations of the little fire here and a little fire here. If you were lacking in one area of your life, you're going to start receiving in that particular area. For some of you, I see you've been working on something for a really long time, and you definitely are being guided to move forward, coming from a place of discernment. This is going to lead you to this amazing new sparkling outcome, and it's very, very positive energy. However, this communication, I feel it came from something that conflicted you. Okay, whatever this information is, the communication of what you're going to see, there was this conflict. Should I do this? Should I not? Somebody trying to conflict you on whether or not you should move forward. And that's what I feel it is for a lot of you. So you've been working hard at overcoming just monumental, for some of you, large piles of leaves. That's what it's filled with. It's a big piles of leaves, like you were raking from the fall. And that could be what you were doing. And maybe you had this unbelievable, excellent idea, poof, that came in and relit the spark inside of you. Whatever it is getting ready to change. Now we're going to take a look at your career, your education, and the projects that you work on. And then we'll look at family and friends, romance, and the guided message at the end of the reading. But Aries, I feel you've been dealing with something that has just been a lot of pressure on you in your career sector. That could be trying to get a job. Whatever it is, you've got the hangman taking a look at this situation and figuring out what is blocking you, what is stopping you. I see promotions have been applied for, and promotions are getting ready to happen in April. Some of you, it will be in May. Obviously, that's not going to be for everyone. This will be for the people that feel the fire lit again inside of them. And what I mean is that passion, that excitement. Remember, the element of fire is amazing, and that's what you walk in. That is who you are. You're a passionate individual, and you captivate people, and you're able to give illumination to people based on that element of fire. You had a tear down in your career sector, in your projects, whatever you were putting your attention and time into, and you're being guided to step back and reevaluate this situation. So on the 25th of March, we had the full moon. Okay, that full moon is releasing all of this, clearing out your cupboards, clearing out anything, getting rid of things that are expired. They no longer hold value for you. That will also clutter up your home. It will clutter up your thinking. It clutters up the energetic fields around us. So you want to make sure you did get rid of that, or you are in the root of doing that. Mercury in retrograde Mercury goes into retrograde on the 1st, but we're already starting to feel that effect. You probably felt it 1 or 2 weeks before the 1st. Most definitely while we're recording this video. That can cause a lot of turbulence, not just technologies, electronics, mechanical things, electric things, plumbing, all kinds of our everyday uses that we take for granted. However, it can also cause turbulence in our thought process. And I feel for some of you, this is going to be like a jolt to you to take this change, to feel this accelerated positive energy that's coming through, and knowing I need to do this. I need to make this one change on my resume. I need to add this. I need to take this off. I need to put in for this particular avenue. If you are in business, and a lot of you are, this one tweak will pull all eyes back on you. So if you've been hiding in this, out of the spotlight, this is your moment to become in the spotlight if you are in business. That can be with companies working together with another business professional, another organization, and some of you, it is strictly about your business and being shown to the public. So there's this coming out party, there's this stepping into a very positive energy after you went through this shakeup. And that shakeup was meant for you to see clearly of what is coming in the future. You are surrounded by deception, some of you, in your work, your projects, other areas of your life. That deception, again, I feel it was more mental restriction than anything else, but the mind is what controls the outcome. The mind is what we focus on a subconscious, in the subconscious mind, that holds more precedence than what you're seeing in your conscious mind. So if you've been blocked, even though you're seeing the direction you want to go, you visualize it, you use your visualization boards, you're getting it all out there, but you have a conflict of your inner value. And that's what I'm hearing, your inner value, that is getting ready to change in April. You have the Nine of Pentacles, and this is a person who has done their own work. You've done the shadow work. You've tapped into your intuition, and you're highly intuitive, a lot of you are, and you're moving into that. It's feeling more grounded, feeling better, secure, and knowing with faith, absolute faith, you know you're going into a new, evolving structure is what I heard, structure. And they're showing me lights. They're showing me, if you are working on a project that has a lot of lights around it, it almost looks like an airport. Okay, it does. It looks like an airport with the paths lit up. This is a path lit up for you. So if you are working in an airport setting on a project, land development, growing one, reinforcing that, let us know if that matches you. Whatever this path is lit. Again, I saw in the beginning little fire over here, like a campfire, a little campfire over here. These are sparks that are taking Aries and saying, get that spark of life. Create the lifestyle, create the adventure. Some of you are going to travel, and it has to do with your career. It has to do with a new path in what you're working on outside of family and friends. But whatever this direction is, you have overcome a lot, and it is going to finally start showing in the month of April. So this is very powerful. Now we're going to look at family and friends, then we'll look at romance, and of course the guided message at the end. Aries, I feel like some of you, this was a family member or friend that was creating hidden conflict, is what I just heard. Hidden conflict. And it's because you were listening to them instead of yourself that it may have blocked some of the avenues in any area of your life. It doesn't have to be in career. We're talking about family and friends. We have the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of love between you and this person. There's a lot of love getting ready to show up in your life. And I don't just mean with romance. I'm talking about family and friends, reconciling your differences with somebody who was very naughty in your life. It could be a Capricorn energy that you're dealing with, but this is somebody that you really love, and I don't feel the love was giving back to you. The respect you showed this individual was not given back to you, and it tripped you up. It tripped you up on an unconscious level and threw you out of balance. But this month of April is going to put you back into a place of balance because you're opening your heart again, regardless of whether they're around you. You've decided you've learned the lesson. You've pulled in that experience and said, oh, okay, this didn't feel good, but this did. I'll use this again, but I won't use this again. Or if I do, I'll tweak it where you understand what's going on. Complete transformation in a family or friend relationship. This relationship, again, does hold potential, meaning that they aren't necessarily gone from your life, Aries, but they definitely, there are changes needed in order to make this situation work for both sides. So if you're in a situation where it's a one-sided situation, I don't see that. You're not going to stay with them. You're going to wish them well, learn to love from afar, reconnect with them, maybe on the next Mercury in retrograde. Okay, but right now it's all about you pushing past this. The transformation in you, the spiritual awakening that you've been through, is opening up all of these possibilities, opening up to the fact that we can connect with the divine. The divine works through us, in us. We are connected to the universe. So that beautiful energy, light source that brings so much positive in our lives, we connect directly to that and create the life that we love by following the flow. So Mercury is in retrograde, then we have the 8th, which is the new moon and the solar eclipse. So that over that first week to 10 days from the time you listen to this video, you should be feeling a heightening, something lifting you up. Now, when I was in meditation before I started your reading, I actually saw somebody being lifted up. It feels as light as air, almost like you're floating on a feather, like you're really going to start going with the flow of whatever's coming. So if it takes you back, you're looking to pull the lesson, you're looking to release whatever it is, and then you go forward. And you're going to follow this flow. And by the end of the month, definitely by the beginning of May, you're going to see a huge change in your relationships. Okay. So it's very positive energy, even though you have been through a lot. But that's what made you determined to continue to go forward. Now, let's look at romance, and we'll look at those of you who are in a relationship and single as well. It could be part of this story. One thing I'm feeling for sure, there is somebody around you who really did make you believe they loved you. They convinced you that you were soulmates. I feel somebody took advantage of somebody and convinced them they were a soulmate. They used that as an excuse to come into your life. So you may have been taken advantage of by that person and going through a lot in your personal life. They're still around you, okay? Their energy is still around you, so it's definitely time to disconnect that negative association, whether that's just clipping the cord energetic wise, getting that negativity gone. And some of you, it will be walking away from this situation. You had a lot of healing and growth because it kept you in a place of feeling anxiety with your person. This person, I just keep seeing like they tricked you. Like they may have had you invest money, invest your time, your resources, your, everything into something that was not of your benefit. Like they convinced Aries to take a step in a direction that was more beneficial for them than it was for you. Now we have the apology coming in, most definitely. You're going to hear that from this person. So this is where I'm saying, your message was to go with the flow, like being floating on a feather, being light and positive, and the universe is going to pull you into Mercury in retrograde. You're going to look at this situation and you're going to turn it back into a positive flow. And that's literally what they keep showing me, but it's cute. It's like a little person floating on a feather. That's what the vision is. So get yourself floating on that feather and go with the flow when it comes to this situation. I feel a lot of you are not going to stay with this person, but then again, some of you will because you believe this is your partner. You believe that you're a team, you got married, you got into this relationship for long term, and you're going to be determined to make it work. And some of you will, and some of you won't. So leave a comment of whether or not you're going to stay with your person if there was manipulation there. Now, if you are wanting love, looking for love, or not looking for love, and you are single, you're going to meet somebody brand new. This person may actually wind up becoming a future permanent part of your life as you go forward. That could mean marriage, but it's definitely committing to this beautiful teamwork, but it's going to go very slow. Now, this person is very excited about life. I feel that they have fire in them too, but boy, they are excited about Aries. And the two of you work really well together. So this would be like that king and queen of a specific suit. We're going to call it fire, right? King and queen of wands. However, It is going to be something that both of you want to do, where you're working together to create this excitement, to make the plans, to take the action. You say something, they say something. You both contribute, and it's very nice. And it just keeps going little by little by little, all the way through. Uh, I feel this may be your real person for some of you. Leave us a message if you've already met them while Mercury's been in the period of retrograde. Now, your overall message, Aries, is to pull back your personal power. You're very good at understanding your personal power. We have your sign right here, the King of Wands. Use your charisma, use your elemental, the elements, use that as your strength, as your power. Remember, the element is part of our superpower as an individual. And when we understand who we are in through the universe, through the spirit of each zodiac sign and everything that's around it in the constellation and intertwining with the divine, this is you. This is a person who is very charming and captivating, and you can call in the attention of anybody. If you are trying to get out there and speak about something, it is definitely time. You're being called to do it, to take action and further yourself beyond your belief. Go beyond what you thought it was and allow your guides to show you you can go further. So if you felt stuck, Aries, your guides are saying no, no, no. Red and orange is definitely part of your synchronistic colors for the month of April. Look for the red messages. Look for the fire inside of you to feel alive again. It is all coming in, but listen to your guides. They're going to put you in the right direction. Have a wonderful April. Much love.